If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
.380, run! Set. 180, 180, hut. Go.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Derek Harmon, first-rounder out of Oregon, there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard.
Hey, Rafe. 380, run! Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Scotty Miller deep to return. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The master of play action, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Steeler first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
258.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
7-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
26. Over.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That ball broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
158.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and goal for Aaron Rodgers. He sent the screen to the receiver, Wilson.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
4th down. Rodgers. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Herbert now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Throwing again from his own end zone. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Kappa. Go.
They'll go with Hampton. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd and 5.
You need 12. Closer to go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Kappa.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this.
Go. 380.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Set. Black 80. Black. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
7-yard gain.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Set. Delta. Set. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Hey, go lion. Set. 380. Lion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the 4-time All-Pro T.J. Watt getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now is Herbert. Flush to his left, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
Kappa.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Again, it's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, Pittsburgh.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man. Metcalf,
the motion man. Here's a handoff to Warren. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
That's Washington, the man in motion. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 10.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. On the ground, this is Warren. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now we're going to get a stoppage. We have an injured Charger. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down, 8 yards to go. They put Wilson in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1. On third down, they go with Warren. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth down.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It is Trey Harris. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
First time they've looked his way tonight.
First down.
Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And 10 at the 35-yard line.
Set.
a run. This is Hampton. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. Pushed out to his left. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
The 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Cap it.
To throw, it's Herbert. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. The all-pro Cameron Hayward in there for the sack. His 4th on the year.
47-yard line.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game. Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Grenade.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back with the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On play action, Rodgers. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
First down for Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Rodgers going up top again. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Warren. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Austin brought in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
19 yards.
They are not having success on defense. That play picks up 19 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run with Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Now Herbert throwing on second down. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Kaplan, 380. Good hut. 380.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6.
Coleman trips right. Kaplan, Kaplan, Kaplan.
Now Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he will score! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Miller now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. That's going to be intercepted. turnover. Great, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Second down, Rodgers. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. They did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's a third down and 4. Austin brought in motion. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is on the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
Austin brought in motion. A-Rod now to throw on first down. We'll drop this down to Warren. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They put Wilson in motion. Now Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
On third down, Rodgers. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Rodgers on first down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Steelers. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? We're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Herbert now on first down. Catch made there by Allen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Hey, Catholic Delta. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Here's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. And the Chargers have the first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They face second down and 7. Shotgun snap. We give it to Hampton. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go.
Set.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Throwing, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay of game. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good. Wide to the left. And this is going to stay a tie game here in the fourth.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
On first and 10, it's Warren. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
58. Back north.
They put Wilson in motion.
150.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Stay disciplined, let's go!
Set. Grenading. Grenade. Go.
On first down, it's Harris. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Grenading. Grenade. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
The tackle by Derwin James. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 22, here's 2nd and 2. Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Tuli Pelotu in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Now Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back Warren. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
A gain of 18.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Now, on 2nd and long. From the gun, Rodgers. This is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Rodgers pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10.
Set. Delta. Set.
On play, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Keanu Benton, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Warren. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Let's go, right.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker can be a hero.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. That's Washington, the man in motion. They'll run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here's a big one. This third down.
158.
They'll run here.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6? Or are you content coming off the field, taking the lead by 3? We'll see what this coach decides.
And we are set for a great finish. Timeout. 2 seconds remaining in the game. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this